Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 278. And yes, another one of these ghetto setups with the background of my bedroom in my villa in Florida. So welcome back to the temporary setup. You can see on screen that I've got a pretty nice looking squad. We've got the four at the back with Lala, Van Dijk, David Luiz and Da Costa. We've got Awa, Goretzka and Firmino. And then, well, you can see I sold Jovic. So he doesn't feature anymore. I wasn't really getting much from him in the second halves when I was using him. And I was just like, is there really any point? Like, I think my camera might be falling, you know. I want to make sure that sort of kind of stays fairly level. Sorry if you're getting a little bit of motion sickness. I might have to keep adjusting that as the video goes on. Otherwise, I'm going to like lopside and you're not going to see what's going on properly. But maybe just take an eye on what's going on screen, because I was able to pack a random man of the match like from my squad battles rewards. And I was like, all right, okay, is this because I've been losing loads of games? Because I've been playing some weekend league off camera from America, and oh my god, it was the worst experience ever. So we get this Farfan, doesn't sell for anything, and we'll eventually just discard him, I'm sure. But for now, you can just sit in the club. Which was a nice little surprise from Squad Battles, because I never get anything from my Squad Battles rewards. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that. It's 15k in it, you know, and an orange player. Gives me something for the thumbnail at least. And then my second pack from Squad Battles, I got a walkout, and I was like, what's going on here? It wasn't blue and it wasn't orange. It was just a regular one. And as you can see, it's going to be Skriniar from Inter. But I was like... I genuinely, I'd played a bunch of games offline. Or what I mean offline is... not recording. So I just played a bunch of games to try and get some weekend league done. I knew I didn't need to show you that much more footage of that. I just wanted to try and get my best to get up to like 14 wins if I could. And those of you that do follow me on Twitter saw maybe like a little rant I went on. Things weren't going like super amazing for me in the weekend league, and although I've got pretty decent internet connection at this place, like the ping is horrible, so I was getting like crazy delay, and I now fully understand what people say when they're talking about the delay that they play in, because it made me appreciate my setup at home so much more, because it's just so it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. So we get our guaranteed rest of the world tots, and I actually get a really good one in terms of stats anyway. We get ourselves Skov, and he's 91 rated, but he's got 95 pace, 92 dribbling, 94 shooting, 90 passing and 90 physical. It's pretty crazy. He actually looks like he could be a mad super sub. So I don't know about him. Like, I've played all the games that I want to play at this point. So I'll show you them in a moment. But I didn't put him on the bench for that. Maybe like during the next weekend league that I eventually play, he can be a super sub, or we'll try him out as a sub in Div Rivals or something. He just looks like he's got the stats to be someone that could make an impact. If you bring him on. But anyway, so I got to the point where I was 11 and 11, and no, you didn't hear that wrong. I was 11 and 11 in the weekend league, or I was 10 and 11. I was 10 and 11, but I got a random another win, which brought me up to 11. I was like, I'm going to stop there. There's a chance that I could get an ultimate tots from the one pick that I had, and then actually... everyone that I'm on holiday with was pretty tired and decided to go to bed fairly early, and I was like, you know what, I'm kind of already on this American schedule because I was in LA like last week, so I was fine to stay up, and I was like, well, there's nothing else to do. I really hated my experience in the weekend league, and I was tweeting, ranting about it and stuff, and I just decided, well, you know what, why don't we go and play a couple more matches and see how we get on, because we're at 11. Like, if things go all right, maybe we'll win 3 and lose 2 because of the delay, and it's pretty awful. And then things just went well. It was almost as though later on at night on this internet connection there was less traffic there, and the ping seemed to be a bit better. I still had a fair amount of delay. Like, things weren't quite going as I was hoping they were going to go on the pitch, but I was ending up coming away with like goals, and I could actually somewhat defend, which was that was the problem. I wasn't facing up against great players. I was coming up against some pretty decent players, probably some even on my like on my level, and I'm not trying to call myself great there, but like I was typically the players I was facing were, I would say, below my skill level, but I just couldn't get near them because I couldn't tackle anything. Oh god, we need it to focus back on my face. There we go. But yeah, I couldn't tackle a thing, so it was just awful, and I wanted to just give up. But eventually we did come back, and you can see that in the gameplay. I know I didn't show any of it to you, the ones that I lost and stuff, but it was just I couldn't get anything in defense. I couldn't tackle anyone. Every 50-50 was like a 99-1, and it went back to my opponent every single time. But we come away with a 2-1 win here, and I think this is my 13th win. Is it? Yes, so we've got two wins out of 2 in our little session there, and we go into what could potentially be our last game in the weekend league, and this is a sort of squad that doesn't necessarily worry me. Yeah, he's got 2 red Prem Tots players. GG's to you, you've done pretty well there, and you've got a Ronaldo and stuff, so if you're a good player, you could definitely trouble me, but when I see regular golds in a squad at this point of the game, I'm just like, could have done better there. So I feel fairly confident that I can come away with a victory here if I play, or if I can play the way I want to play. So yeah, we end up going 1-0 up in this match, and he gets back into it with a 96 Ericsson, and you never know with a play like that, he could always do something. But the ball falls to him here, and I somehow block it with Lala. Go down the other end, Eusebio's on the ball, cut inside, go for that cross, and Ronaldinho steps up to put me 2-1 up just before the half-time break. So we're 2-1 up, right? And we just need 45 more minutes to go by, and we can come away with our 14th win. And I was definitely going to stop there. Like, there's no way, with only a few games left, I was going to try and push it to 17 when like jet lag was kicking in and stuff. So yeah, there's no guaranteed ultimate tots for me, and I guess we could get shafted. And there's a lot of rest of the world players, so there's always a chance that we just get picks that are all rest of the world. And I'm fine with that because, like, I understand that you have to go to 17 if you want the guaranteed players. But yeah, we come away with a win there. 14 is going to be where we actually get to. And considering I rage stopped at 10 and said I wasn't going to be playing anymore, I'm quite happy that we've ended up coming away there with the bare minimum that I like to get, which is gold free. I know that we've been doing a little bit better over the last couple of weeks. We'll get either 17 or... hell, we even got 20 the week before, right? So, yeah, like, it's 14 and 11, which is not my proudest moment. I think we've not quite had... Actually, did we have 1 week like that? I got a feeling we had 1 week like that when I was actually playing at home and stuff, so I don't know how that happened. But, yeah, we got to blame the connection for it this week. Next up, I decided to just, like, complete marquee matchups because, hey, it meant more packs, and... I'm fine with opening more packs. It's Ultimate Tots as I'm recording this, so I wanted to have every last little waking moment, every last little ounce of potential to pack like a 99 Ronaldo or something. That would be ideal. But yeah, like I need to sip water here for a second, guys. Sorry, excuse me. This is like ASMR or something. But yeah, there's air conditioning and. I'm like getting a cough from air conditioning. It's not good, and I haven't commentated for very often lately, so it's like a new thing. The marquee matchups packs. Anyway, there is actually going to be one pack here which is pretty good, which I'll take, and it is it this one right here? No, this is not the walkout. So we could just skip it right there. We end up getting Felipe. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. There's a silver there that'll probably sell as well. So. Nice, you'll take that all day long. We then open the rare Electrum Players pack. I'm pretty sure it comes from this one. Yes, we get the walkout. And in this walkout, it's actually going to be an inform. And it was actually, I'm pretty sure, the best inform from that week, which is his 88 rated Iniesta. And I'm like... How this is a nice little surprise. Yeah, we'll take an 88 rated Iniesta, and that was alongside me getting 2 walkouts from squad battles, one of which being a orange card. So yeah, I don't know if me losing a whole bunch of games in the weekend league almost like somehow gave me better packs or something. Obviously it didn't, but yeah, it felt good to be a bit lucky for once ish. And then the final pack, excuse me, from Squad Battles was actually an 84 rated De Vrij, and there's a Mandzukic in there as well. And there's loads of players, so I think there's some upgrade packs out now, which I don't know if I'll get a chance to do any of them, but I've got some players in the club, which if I could just use anything, then I'll whip a few of them together so that we can open them during the video, which will be tomorrow, which will be like your guaranteed ultimate tots pack if they do one of them, and if not, then the next video you see from me will be my weekly rewards, which is gold 3 now instead of silver 2, which I'm fairly happy with in the end. We just need to forget this weekend league, but overall I think I'm going to start playing Awar as the cam. Bobby's not quite cutting it for me, as I was really struggling. Same with Eusebio. Like, they are the ones which clutch it up for me in the end, but I wasn't on form, didn't get a chance to do what I wanted to do in the weekend league this time. But I think I'll probably bring Wijnaldum back into the starting 11 in place of Bobby, play him as the CDM for the first half, play Awar as cam. I want to make use of the Frenchman, man. He's a big player that we've got for our team. I definitely want to make use of him, and I'm a little bit bored of Bobby, I must admit, so perhaps we'll do that in the future. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap things up for today's episode. Apologies for the coughing and stuff. I think the aircon is definitely getting to me, as much as not commentating for a few days will as well. Smash a thumbs up on the video for me if you're feeling generous. I'd appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and of course, have a lovely day out there, everyone. If you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you'll be able to see what I'm getting up to on my holiday, and I appreciate that if you come over and follow. But yeah, have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.